Hi, my name is Jordan Meza, and I am applying for the Dennis and Ann Ratner grant. Now, to start it off, I want to we'll start off by answering the first question, which is, what passions do I believe I have in common with Dennis and Ann? Well, I read some about them, and I feel like, from what I could gather, is that their passions were to be very inclusive to people, um, and I feel like the community that I'm in, not just being in the cosmetology community, but also in the LGBTQ community, I feel like I need to be a lot more inclusive. And that's my passion, to include people of all backgrounds, whether, like, it doesn't matter where they come from. I want, like, my passions are to continue my education. I want to continue to learn more advanced techniques and to potentially open up my own salon and to really hire stylists who go beyond the basics and the fundamentals of cosmetology and kind of go out on their own and learn advanced techniques. Um, I spent 6 months at a barbershop, and in the back there was a hair salon. And I learned so many other advanced techniques that I never would have gotten, uh, and that I'm probably never really going to get through school, because this stylist that I was shadowing under, he was able to show me very specific and very advanced techniques that eventually I could learn further and do down the line when either I'm working in a salon or I'm booth renting or I own my own salon. Um, and that's just kind of my main passion, is to be inclusive and be as educated as I can be. And I feel like in this industry, the more you know, the more you can potentially make, or the more clientele base you can get. The next question is how I'm going to show professionalism when I'm licensed with my clients. And I feel like when starting out, professionalism is more of just keeping it like strictly professional. But later, like, as I've learned in beauty school, it's not just about being professional. Yes, you have to be professional, but also I'm a people person. I really like to learn a lot about my clients. I um, I strive to learn more about them and their lives, but I keep it away from more controversial topics like religion and politics. I really don't like getting into those kind of conversations with clients, but I do like to learn about, like, my client's background and, like, the kind of life they've had, or like if they've traveled. I like hearing these things mainly because I'm a people person, and I like telling people about the things that I've experienced as a person. And I like seeing how my client and how sometimes we can share the same experience, or kind of we have different experiences that are so cool and so exciting that it kind of inspires each other, you know? And so that's what professionalism really means to me, is getting to know your client but keeping it on a professional level and steering away from more controversial topics. Um, the next question is, what is the challenge I've overcome as a person, and who did I learn from to help overcome that situation? So I'm recording this in April, and a year ago in March, my mom left to Mexico, and uh, I wasn't out of high school yet. I had not graduated yet, and I didn't have a job. But luckily enough, my mom was still able to help me pay rent, and my uncle provided us a place for us to live. But I feel like the main challenge was learning how to be an adult before you're an adult. And that was definitely a struggle, was learning how to be an adult. Because when you're in high school, you really don't have that many responsibilities. I know that's not true for everybody because other people have younger siblings to take care of, people have jobs to help out their families, but with me, I really didn't have that many responsibilities. But once my mom moved out and went to Mexico, I suddenly gained a lot more responsibility. Uh, and it was definitely a lot. I grew to be very overwhelmed, and I fought with a lot of uh, mental health issues, and I just couldn't do it by myself. And my uncle told me that life happens no matter what. It's whether or not you really choose to get up and keep going. And I know those are simple words to say to a person, but they really spoke to me as myself. And um, I, like, now I'm doing great. I'm in college. I started college. I have it, I'm paying for it, and it's great. And I feel like I've really overcome this hard situation with my mom leaving and being thrown into adulthood and learning how to be an adult before I'm an adult. So, for the last question on why is beauty my passion, I feel like beauty is my passion because I want to help people. And one of my instructors, she taught my class that beauty professionals are not just hairstylists, they're not just there to do hair, but they're also problem solvers. And these people come into the salon with a problem, and I feel like a skilled cosmetologist with knowledge in advanced techniques and also the basic fundamentals of cosmetology in itself, you can really become a really good problem solver and help out a client because it could be to the point that a client doesn't want to walk out of the house because of how they look. Or maybe a client gave themselves a haircut at home and they want it fixed. These are all problems that us as stylists, we eventually will have to solve one day or another. And I feel like that's why beauty is my passion because I want to help people. I want to make people feel good about themselves. And I want them to feel like they can really express themselves because they have this other image around them, whether it be their hair or their nails or something else, that kind of makes them more confident in themselves. That's why beauty is my passion. And that's why I'm in this program because I want to help people and I want people to feel good about themselves. Thank you.